540 WAUK, Milwaukee's real news and great conversation. And now on your FM dial at 100.3. Here's your Daily News Roundup.
With local news on 540 WAUK on 100.3 FM, I'm Stuart J. Waddles. Milwaukee is stepping up efforts to reduce late-night problems on Brady Street with a new safety plan launching this month. The 6-week pilot program aims to crack down on reckless driving, loud music, and other disruptions in the busy corridor. It includes more police presence, stricter enforcement of existing rules, and possible changes like overnight parking limits and designated rideshare areas. City leaders say they'll track feedback and results before deciding what comes next. A public meeting is planned after the trial run wraps up. The trial of a Milwaukee woman charged in a deadly crash involving Marquette students is now moving forward. A jury was selected yesterday. Amandria Brunner is accused of driving under the influence and causing the crash that killed 2 lacrosse players last fall. Prosecutors say her blood alcohol level was .133 at the time. The case does also include charges against the driver of the other vehicle, who investigators say was speeding. It's all news all morning from 540 WAUK on 100.3 FM. Getting to Milwaukee's Lakefront festivals is getting easier. The Hop is now running a direct route all summer long. Starting now, every streetcar is operating on the F-line, giving riders a direct shot from downtown to the lakefront without transfers. The change runs through August 31st and includes access to major events like Summerfest. The Hop will stay open later until 1 a.m. on several big festival nights. Leadership is changing at one of Milwaukee's biggest companies. Fiserv's CEO is stepping down after just over a year on the job. Mike Lyons is leaving the role after 13 months and will be replaced by another company executive. Lyons led the company through a reset that included cutting earnings expectations and launching a new strategy. Free meals are again available for kids across the Milwaukee area this summer. There are several groups working to address child hunger. The Summer Food Service Program offers meals for anyone 18 and under, either on-site or to go, depending on the location. Other groups like West Care and the Boys and Girls Club are stepping in with daily meals and activities. Organizers say the goal is to make sure no child goes without food while school is out. There is a list of resources on the city's website, or you can learn more by calling 211. And that's the local update. It's all news all morning, 6 to 9 on 540 WAUK on 100.3 FM. News anytime at WAUKradio.com. I'm Stuart J. Waddles.
For Civic Media News, I'm Connie Fellman. The last of the Ridgeland Farms beagles will leave the breeding and research operation by the end of summer. The owners of Ridgeland Farms say they've reached a deal with Big Dog Ranch Rescue, headquartered in Florida. Under the agreement, the breeder will sell 325 dogs to the rescue operation. Those dogs are expected to be transferred this week. Ridgeland Farms says they've agreed to donate all the remaining dogs they own to Big Dog Ranch Rescue before the end of August. Attorneys for the facility have reportedly said Ridgeland Farms would be winding down operations after the transfers are complete. Wisconsin Democrats rallied in Madison as candidates for governor lay out their priorities before the primary election. 7 contenders spoke at the state convention, highlighting key issues like cost of living, schools, and health care. Milwaukee County Executive David Crowley emphasized unity across the state.
Our difference is what makes us who we are as a country and what makes us Wisconsin. It is our strength.
Candidate Mandela Barnes focused on voter optimism.
They know that there is a better tomorrow to be had. They know that we can actually change things. And that's what's so exciting for me, the hope and optimism. And then you get to have fun a little bit, too.
Barnes finished near the bottom in the straw poll taken. Crowley finished in the middle. Lieutenant Governor Sarah Rodriguez came out on top. A Dane County leader who died unexpectedly earlier this month is being laid to rest. Michael Johnson was the president and CEO of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Dane County before passing away on June 7th. Officials say visitation will be on Thursday in Fitchburg and again on Friday in Madison, with the funeral service after the Madison visitation. Johnson is credited for his impact on the Dane County organization he led for nearly 2 decades. A well-known Wisconsin comedian is weighing in on the debate over new data centers coming to the state. Charlie Behrens spoke in Eau Claire over the weekend, where community members gathered to learn more about the issue. He warned that without proper protections, people's data could be exploited.
We are being mined for our data, and that we got to understand that and fight for protections for that, because without that, we're just a product. It's not America's dairy land, it's America's data land, and we're the cows.
Behrens also said newer AI-focused facilities are much larger and use more energy than traditional data centers. Organizers say the goal is to help residents better understand the potential impacts before more projects move forward. Drivers in Wisconsin are paying less for gas this week as prices continue to slide statewide. The average is now $3.85 a gallon, dropping more than 10 cents in just 1 week. That's a big improvement from last month, but still nearly $1 higher than this time last year. The drop is happening across the country, with most states seeing lower prices. Analysts say future savings will depend on global oil supply and whether a possible U.S.-Iran deal moves forward. Nurses at a Madison hospital have voted to unionize, marking a big labor win in Wisconsin. The vote by employees at SSM Health St. Mary's Hospital passed by a wide margin and will include hundreds of registered nurses. Supporters say it's about having a say in workplace conditions and patient care. The hospital says it remains committed to working with staff as the process moves forward. Both sides are expected to begin negotiating a contract in the coming months. The DNR is calling on landowners to help make deer hunting possible for people with disabilities across Wisconsin. Property owners can sign up now to host hunters during the special gun deer season, which reaches about 400 participants each year. The deadline to enroll land is July 1st. This year includes some changes, with specific dates requiring use of registered properties. Officials say without volunteer landowners, many of these hunters would miss out on the tradition. And that's your state update. I'm Connie Fellman for Civic Media News.
Cooper Pratt's turn at bat. Hi, I'm Mike Clemens with sports from AmFam Field, where the Brewers welcome Cooper Pratt. The 21-year-old shortstop called up from Nashville. Pratt signed an 8-year deal worth over $50 million during spring training and talked about joining the team in Milwaukee.
Me and my family were pretty excited. Couldn't be happier. We love the organization. We love everything about what the organization does and all the guys, and we're just pumped.
So is Cooper Pratt ready to take over at shortstop or third base? I asked Brewers TV analyst Craig Kashan.
Look, the left side of the infield as a total group has produced 3 home runs. Offensively, you have nothing to lose by letting Cooper come in here and figure out how to hit major league pitching. Let's face it, he can't do any worse than what's happening.
The Crew open a 3-game series tonight against the Cleveland Guardians. NFL, the Packers announced Family Night is Friday night, August 7th, inside Lambeau Field. Details on the team website. With sports, I'm Mike Clemens.
Partly cloudy with scattered showers and thunderstorms today. We'll get to around 72 for a high this afternoon. Tonight, partly cloudy with scattered showers and thunder showers. Our low dropping into the low to mid 50s tomorrow. Mostly cloudy with rain and scattered thunderstorms. There could be some really heavy rain tomorrow with a high of 71. I'm meteorologist Sean Cable.
That's your Milwaukee News Roundup from WAUK. Find more news anytime at WAUKradio.com/news. Subscribe to this podcast on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you find your podcasts.